Welcome to All Car Review channel. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. The current Frontier has been released back in 2004, and it currently is the oldest medium-sized truck still on sale. Even though it received numerous updates throughout its lifetime, it seems a major revision will be released with the 2018 Nissan Frontier. So far the company decided to keep quiet about this update. Despite that, it is safe to assume the new model won't stray far from its predecessor's recipe. This means it will still be basically a Navara with slight powertrain changes which are totally fine with us. Nissan actually released a new Navara back in 2014, and it proved to be one of the best trucks of its kind. However, the US model will come with some changes in order to better fit the US market, but more on that later. 2018 Nissan Frontier release date and price. The upcoming Frontier 2018 will be mostly identical to the Navara when it comes to its chassis and running gear. This means it will boast a fully boxed-in frame, which is quite impressive for this class. On top of that, it will receive a fully independent suspension system, which would make it the only body-on-frame truck on the US market to feature this type of setup. These alone should allow it to be considerably better to drive and more comfortable than most of its rivals. The price will likely increase due to these upgrades, but it should still cost well under $25,000 for a base model. The release date is still unknown, but considering the Navara has been out for a while, the Frontier is likely not far from being released. Design. The 2018 Nissan Frontier will more than likely be slightly different than the European D23 Navara. The truck's bed and the cabin are likely going to be identical between the two. However, the Frontier will receive a brand new front end. Instead of the curvy look found on the Navara, expect it to be more similar to the larger Titan. This means a larger upright grille, possibly new slimmer headlights, and a more aggressive bumper. The wheel arches might be wider as well, while the hood could even receive a hood scoop for the added aggressiveness. The result should be a much better looking truck than its predecessor, but things might still change until it is released. An off-road specific model has also been rumored. It seems this could receive a better suspension, beefier tires, and likely a unique paint scheme. Inside the cabin. While the design on the outside will change for the US model, the interior of the 2018 Nissan Frontier is expected to remain identical to that of the Navara. This is actually great because the new Navara has a lot more in common with Nissan's crossovers, which are also on sale in the US. The center stack is likely going to stick with the glossy plastic and the large infotainment center. Also, the great materials found in the European model are likely not going to change much either, which is always great. The only real change here is likely going to be the steering wheel, which is expected to be replaced in the Navara as well. 2018 Nissan Frontier diesel engine option. Most of its rivals already received a diesel engine at this point. Because of that, we expect the 2018 Nissan Frontier to receive at least one diesel option. This would not only allow it to compete, but consider Nissan's engines, the Frontier might become one of the better diesel-powered medium-sized trucks on the US market. The base model is expected to be powered by a revised 2.5-liter naturally aspirated inline-4 engines. The higher-end versions are likely going to ditch the usual 4.0-liter V6 in favor of a smaller 3.5-liter naturally aspirated gas engine. This should still offer more power and torque while offering better fuel efficiency. The big news though has to be the diesel engine. Most rumors suggest the new Frontier will receive the same 2.3-liter diesel as that found in the Navara. This is a turbo or twin-turbo inline-4 which is capable of 200 horsepower and 330 lb-ft of torque, which is quite impressive for its size. A 6-speed manual will be standard, while an optional 7-speed automatic is more than likely going to be offered across the range.